A major environmental turnaround is unfolding in southwestern Uganda, where a multi-million-dollar initiative is transforming years of conflict between forest authorities and surrounding communities into a model of cooperation and sustainable development. The $178 million project, funded by the World Bank and the government of Uganda, is revitalizing critical forest reserves, boosting ecotourism, and improving household incomes across the region. The Southwestern Range, home to the Kashoha-Chitomi, Karinzo, and Maramagambo forest reserves, has for years been a hotspot for illegal logging and encroachment, pitting communities against forest authorities. But that story is beginning to change. Through the Investment for Forests and Protected Areas for Climate Smart Development project, the National Forestry Authority has received a major operational boost.
One of the key activities we carry out in these Central Forest Reserves is forest protection, because we have to protect the forests mainly. So in that regard, they have equipped the range with vehicles, motor vehicles, 2 of them, and these were supported with the motorcycles. They were given a total of 9 motorcycles in the range, and they were all fueled. They're being fueled being fueled by the IFPA-CD, and these have improved the management and protection of these central forest reserves.
Beyond equipment, the project is addressing the root causes of forest degradation. More than 26 kilometers of patrol and tourism roads have been rehabilitated, while 1-meter-high concrete pillars now clearly demarcate the boundaries of the Kakasi and Maramagambo forests to curb illegal farming and encroachment.
Getting 2 billion.
The improvements are also driving economic growth. The range now generates approximately 2 billion shillings annually through ecotourism and chimpanzee tracking. To safeguard revenue collection, a new central reservation system has eliminated the risks associated with cash payments at forest entry points.
These people originally had to pay in cash, and then there were risks of taking it to the bank in Ishaka and Bushenyi. But since we received that central reservation system, there's no cash. There's no cash at the site here. People can easily book online, pay online, and this has improved efficiency and also security of the area.
But perhaps the most significant transformation is happening within the communities themselves. Collaborative forest management groups have increased from 11 to 19, giving local residents a legal and active role in conserving the forests instead of exploiting them.
Karinzo Forest started originally with around 4 CFM groups, of which this one is among them. And the major purpose of starting the CFM group was to make sure that there is good working relationship between communities and then the officers that are managing the forest reserve.
With community-led conservation has come greater economic stability, enabling many families to improve their livelihoods and keep their children in school.
After selling any percentage, whether it is from the tree planting product or from the honey product, there is a percentage actually which goes into the circle that can enable members to be able to borrow at a very small interest, and then they can access the money, and now they be able to sort out a few things, especially now school fees.
In Kashoha-Chitomi alone, 700 beehives have been distributed to community members. Women and youth groups are also receiving training and equipment for tailoring, soap making, and craft production aimed at the growing tourist market. On the environmental front, 1,000 hectares have been replanted with indigenous tree species such as Prunus africana and Fagara, medicinal plants that became widely known locally during the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite early setbacks caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, the 6-year project is now fully underway. With 3.5 years remaining, it is increasingly being seen as proof that conservation efforts are most effective when the people living alongside nature are empowered to benefit from it.